and Stella Show.
Good stuff.
I've turned over a new leaf, so I drink tea now.
For tonight.
No, just
in general.
Just the tea. No more alcohol for Brandy.
Couldn't even get through that. That ain't happening, people. That ain't happening.
No, I am on day fucking 8 of a fast. So I am drinking detox tea to detox from my vices, which is tequila and other things. But there's plenty of tequila in my detox tea, so I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm still alive. I haven't fainted, so cheers to that.
Yeah, drink the tea to detox from tequila, but be sure to put tequila in the tea.
Hey, whatever works.
Right, Levi? You think that?
Levi. So, my tea comes with some positive notes. It's one of those teas, but I can't see. Can you see that? I don't know what that one says.
If you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere.
And who's
Vincent van Gogh.
Oh!
Oh, there you go.
The famous Dutch artist who paints wonderful things. Well, he did. He's dead now. And he cut off his ear, and he only became famous way long after his death, like all the Dutch artists and most artists. But I don't know how I feel about this quote. If you truly love nature, you'll find beauty in everything.
You'll find beauty everywhere.
Everywhere. Why do you have to love nature to find beauty everywhere? That's my question. Why can't you just find beauty everywhere, whether you love nature?
I like that better, where you just can find beauty in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get the premise of that, if you're nature and you'll just find beauty. But there's beauty in things that aren't in nature.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's beauty in the ghettos, man.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta have the eyes to see it,
Yep.
you know, without the mental judgments and the like, oh my God, this is scary, this is so poor, this is disgusting.
There's beauty in everything.
Whether you love or hate nature.
Exactly. That's our new quote.
That's what we should put on tea.
That's Brandy and Stella tea quote.
Yay! We have a calendar. Oh, wait, I have to drink that.
Here, you got to drink. Drink, woman.
Calendar. We got the vampire movie. We got the calendar. We got the tea bags with our quotes.
A book. We got to write the book. Brandy and Stella better get busy.
And we got the Fubar bar, which out of those 5, I think that's probably the one that's going to happen.
That's the one. Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
As is everything.
As is everything.
Yeah.
So
coming into summer.
Oh my God, it's so hot already.
Yeah, and unlike most people I know, I actually love the heat, so I'm excited to be coming into summer.
We were having a conversation about like summer coming and what we're going to be able to do and like all these swimming spots that we got to explore. And then I said, but you know, hiking is kind of out of the question because who wants to hike in 100-degree weather? And she's like,
I do. I don't care. I do it.
How can you not die when you do that? I mean, it's insane.
Take enough water and...
It's like, why don't you curl up in your oven and take a nap?
Because it's not as enjoyable as hiking, where I'm out in nature so I can see beauty everywhere.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And we got some nice swimming spots to explore. There's, you know, we live in the desert that is filled with water. I mean, what a miraculous, beautiful thing that is. It's green and it's desert and there's rivers and creeks and lakes. It's just beautiful.
And now she has to introduce them all to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know up here. Yeah.
She's been here 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, 1 year
Cheers,
anniversary.
1 year.
Welcome.
Yeah. Best fucking year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Hell yeah.
good.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, been a great fucking year.
Any highlights?
Wait, do we? I think it's going to take way too long. Lots of growth, lots of change. Most importantly, lots of peace and calm and stress-free life. For the most part.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Perfecto. Sometimes you gotta go somewhere else to find what you were looking for where you were.
Exactly. See? Teabag.
Teabag!
Teabag!
Oh my god, that was
shit.
so easy!
That was... We keep track of these people so that, we can write them down and...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta go somewhere else to find what you were looking for where you are.
Where you were. And that's what happened here. Yeah.
Bravo.
For sure.
So, I wanted to say a little something about the situation with Levi. I didn't say Eli.
No, you didn't.
And, so it was quite a dramatic thing last week. I was partly at fault. I had some conversations with his therapist. And, he is such a trooper, and speaking of being a trooper, in order for him to be here with us after my madness and his madness, and you're allowing it all to happen, Stella, we had to have a stormtrooper come and, just take guard to make sure that Levi or neither one of us get too crazy, because he's going right back to his rehab home after the show. But he's happy to be here, and he probably has got a little brain damage from floating in beer for, I don't know, I think Stella left him in there for a while. So
or from you slamming his head
yeah.
against the...
Still got
there's
his
the
dent
dent,
here.
yeah.
So, but yeah, life goes on, and here we are, like nothing ever happened except we got a stormtrooper guarding us now. But they're kind of cool, so I don't mind.
Yeah, it's all right. Cheers to the stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to you too, baby. So what else?
And you had a good time last week.
Oh my God,
Don't
he had
even
such a
worry
great
about it.
time. He's only doing this because the outside forces are making him. He's fine, and he knows he's fine. We know he's fine, but
Right.
whatever. We're just so happy he's here.
Yeah.
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 A good kid.
Oh, yeah. So what else is going on? And that was it. Thanks for joining us this week. We get nice weather outside. We gotta go sit out there on the deck.
Yeah, we actually do. And I don't know.
Even with the fire and smoke.
I was just gonna say, smoke. Yeah, it's crazy out there. There's like thousands and thousands of acres burning as we speak, and it's even suggested that you don't even smoke outside of buildings or cars, but you're not allowed to smoke in any buildings or cars. So what do? But yeah, it's pretty bad. It's crazy winds.
Who says you can't smoke in your car?
Well, in your car, maybe you're.
I smoke in my car all the time. Thank you very much.
But if you go take a $50 van ride to the airport, and you light up a cigarette,
not in somebody else's car.
That. Right, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And excuse me, somebody else's home and anybody's building, pretty much, you're not allowed to smoke. You're not even allowed to smoke in fucking hotels that have balconies. Which we do anyway.
I was going to say, that doesn't stop us. We do it anyways.
You still have this little thing in the back of your mind, like, this could cost me $250, but
whatever.
Fuck it, it's worth it.
Yeah. If you want to smoke, fucking smoke, but put your cigarettes out.
Yeah. Don't throw them out the car window.
Or whatever, so that you can
Unless
start
you
all
live in
these big old
California,
fires.
then you're fine. No, California, never mind. Wrong place.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom got a ticket once when she was alive and driving and smoking for throwing a cigarette, a burning cigarette out the window. And I was in the car, and they took her to the what is it called? The police station? Yeah. Ma'am, you threw a fuck. I should start.
Brandy needs more alcohol.
No, I need food. That's what I need. I need food very badly. It's so weird not eating, I tell you, man. Not eating is weird because you realize how much of your life is structured around, your daily life is structured around eating. And if you don't have that, it's like, well, first of all, you're very hungry, but I'm managing that fine in my way. But it's like, what do I do with myself? You know, like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch you eat and drink my tea.
Getting more alcohol.
Probably. Tomorrow.
Oh,
Or later.
Or after the show.
We're almost out, though. Well, we got beer, but I don't drink beer, so. But yeah, they took her to the police station. And I don't remember the exact reason why. They pulled her over for throwing a burning object out the window. I'm like, that's a cigarette. It's not an object. I guess it is, but...
Everything's an object.
Everything's an object.
That's a vague way of...
But
my ex, we got pulled over. My ex did the same thing. Threw a cigarette out the window and got pulled over for littering.
Right. Littering. Huh.
Yeah.
I think my mom was a smart ass about it or something. But I don't think she was. I think she was, but I don't think that's the reason she got to the police station, because she wouldn't like risk getting sent to the police station with her
you in the
kid.
car.
And I was older. I was like already like in my late teens or early 20s even. But
Oh.
still, yeah, no, it was one of my visits when I went to visit her in California after I'd moved away. But anyway, she's a cool cat.
So she was probably a smartass because you were old enough to handle it anyways.
Exactly, that's true. Cheers to new beer.
Yes, thank you. New beer.
My mom got arrested, arrested for passing a joint at a Rolling Stones concert. It wasn't even her joint, but it passed in front of her and she took a hit, and then somehow they got caught and she had to do community service or something like that for that. I'm like, that's a cool story.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get arrested, make it worth it, or
Right?
that was at least interesting.
But you're at a Rolling Stones concert. Those people shouldn't be there, like,
arresting people
for smoking
right,
joints.
exactly.
I mean, I think things would be different nowadays because everybody's got their card.
Yeah.
You can't just walk in there and go, "That's illegal," because it's for some and not for others. So it's all changing in a good way, I think.
Yeah, it needs to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hot, huh?
It's hot in the capsule. Yes.
It is, and I'm drinking hot tea with no tequila, and this hat's shiny, but it's also hot.
I
You were
told
right.
you it was
You're
hot.
right, it's pretty fucking hot.
Yeah,
I
I
might
got my
pass
summer
out.
hat on. No more beanie, summer hat.
That's a good hat. Good
Yeah.
hat for Stella.
Like my little old man hat.
Yes, nice.
Yep.
I don't know. Anything else? Anything?
I got nothing, man.
All right, I got a question, and I'm asking all the millions of viewers who've been tuning in, and if any of you want to chime in on this, we'd love to hear your responses because we'll comment on it. Part of the reason for me asking this is because all I think about is food since I haven't eaten in 8 days. But it's also a curious question. If you can only pick one food to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Eggs.
Stella, eggs for breakfast, eggs for lunch, eggs for dinner.
Yeah.
You could do that for the rest of your life.
If I had to choose, if I could choose two, then I'd add chocolate. But eggs, there's so many things you can do with eggs. You can cook them in different ways. And
That's true.
And eggs are my favorite
But if you
food.
make a over easy egg, you don't got any toast to pop it with because that's the only thing you got is eggs. So you would be okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that you can do different things with it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
true. But it's still an egg.
Well, but anything is going to just be that because it's only one thing.
That's why I would pick pizza. Because pizza has the bread, which you can probably eat for the rest of your life on its own because it's bread and it's great. It's got some vegetables, a tomato sauce, and it's got cheese.
Well, wait, but what kind of pizza? Because if you start talking about throwing all this different stuff on the pizza, now you're not just picking one thing.
I would say a margarita pizza, which has bread, tomato sauce, cheese, fresh basil, and fresh garlic. So a margarita pizza, which is basically a cheese pizza, but it's got the basil and the garlic. That's what I would eat, and I probably would live forever on it.
And see, to me, that's boring. It's the same thing. But that's how it is, no matter what you're eating. But at least with eggs, you get depending on how you cook it, you get the different texture as well.
Yeah.
And the truth is, depending on how you cook it, it tastes a little different.
That's true.
So you're getting variety.
But with a pizza, if you're getting that all the time, you can also like eat the crust if you just want bread. You can also just eat the cheese, or even eat the lettuce if you want, or the basil if you just want like a salad. You can eat the cheese if you just like want a little, or you can lick the sauce if you just want some, like, you know, or you can have the whole in one. You know, I don't know. Could you imagine both of us being stuck on a desert island with just you with eggs and me with pizza?
Oh, God.
Do you think we'd like try and kill each other for each other's
For
food
each
after a
other's
while?
food? Maybe.
Or you'd be like, fuck, that's gross, the pizza. I'm like, fucking eggs. I don't care how sick I am with this pizza. I'm not gonna eat your eggs. I don't know.
Well, and you know, I eat meat, so you'd have to just worry about me killing you to eat the meat, you know.
Well, I wouldn't have meat on my pizza, and you couldn't kill me and eat my meat. You would have to just eat the food that I have.
So you
I mean,
say.
because then that's a whole nother story. Then it's like two people stranded
Yeah.
on an island, cannibalism, survival, whatever. This is just about we're sitting there peacefully enjoying our life on this desert island.
Which we would. I mean,
Yeah.
at least we'd have each other, and that'd be
Yeah.
fun. We'd have
Yeah.
conversation.
I don't know how it would work without alcohol, though. But
Oh,
I'm sure,
God, I know.
I'm sure it would work. We can make alcohol.
Can we just choose that? Can we get rid of the eggs and pizza and just choose alcohol? That's not eat. You said eat. So
Yeah.
do we get drinks as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we get one thing to eat and one thing to drink.
Yes.
Right?
Besides, like water, because you need that to live. So we
right.
don't even have to use our vote for water.
For water.
And also bubbly water, like club soda and stuff. That would be
So
available.
eggs and beer and pizza and
tequila.
tequila. Stranded on a desert island, we're good.
We're so good. Yeah.
Oh shit, we could do that.
We
Yeah.
could. We should. No, we
No,
shouldn't. I mean,
no.
if we were forced to, then we could
Yeah.
do it, you know. I used to think I would pick a taco because a taco has so much in it. You know, it has like the shell, which is corn, and crispy. I like crispy tacos. It's got like the tomatoes and onions and cilantro for the salsa.
And see, I think all of that's cheating in the question. If you could pick one thing,
No,
and you're picking
but
something
one
that
thing-
has a bunch of
No,
ingredients.
it's not like one thing like a piece of bread, or it's like one food that exists. A taco exists, and everybody
But a
knows what
taco
a taco
exists because of all the different ingredients.
Yeah.
That's not one thing.
No, it is one thing as
it's
a
not.
taco.
It's not.
You choose egg because you like to, but you could also choose a taco if you wanted to. You don't have to say, no, that's not one thing, that's not fair, I'm going to choose an egg because that's one thing. You chose that by choice. And a taco, you
Because
could
I
even
love
get...
eggs, but still,
That's right.
I think
So
that
it would be
you're still
like
cheating.
somebody would say
Brandy.
like a I don't know, like shrimp scampi or something. Shrimp scampi has like, you know, shrimps, it's got pasta or you know, but it's like the one dish. Oh, it smells like skunk.
Yep. Yes, it does.
So a taco would
So
be
one
really
dish,
nice.
not one thing. Your question is
No,
one dish.
one food. So yeah, okay. So I still would pick pizza, and I'm sure you still pick eggs. Or maybe you'd pick a taco now that you know that the laws are flexible.
No, I don't
Alright.
want a taco.
Alright.
I'd probably still pick eggs.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Unless you're talking one like meal.
No! A meal would be like tacos and refried beans, or
Right.
pizza and salad and a glass
Okay.
of wine. I'm talking just straight up one food. You buy it, and that's what you get. You go and you say a taco, you get this. You don't have to like put it all together. You know, you go in and get a pizza,
So
you get this.
where are you going to go buy a taco on a desert island that we're stranded on?
It's not. It's hypothetical. We would just have a life supply of that. Whatever food we pick, however it's done, it would work. It doesn't have to be on a desert island. It could be in your home, you know, but it's more exciting.
Oh,
to
it's
think
more
of it.
fun to be on a desert island,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Like for the rest of your life, in your house, in your regular daily life, you just got pizza to eat. you know?
No, you got to be stranded. I think you got to be stranded.
Yeah.
Why else would you choose it anyways if you weren't stranded?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And see, mine, if we could find a chicken on the island, and I'd still be able to eat. Chicken's not going to lay pizzas for you.
You don't have to worry about supply. That's guaranteed in the whole situation. Jeez.
Oh, good.
She doesn't
Phil's
get
getting the
it.
giggles.
Sometimes you just gotta explain it to her a little further than you think you do. So,
Sometimes you just gotta really bug the shit out of Brandy.
I'm in the mood for like bloody, gory, like death story. Anything like tragic, like fiction or I don't know.
Bloody, gory
Yeah,
death
like,
story?
Yeah, like anything you've heard lately that's just like, oh my god, that's so
I don't pay
horrible
attention
and
to the
gross.
news.
No, well, maybe your neighbor, like.
Yes, and my neighbor, they found 7 bodies
Yeah, something
buried
like
in his
that.
yard
So I mean,
with all the guts in the refrigerator because he would cook with them.
Yeah,
You know,
like that.
like that.
I
Okay.
have stories like that from stuff I watch on Netflix, but you know that's not. I don't know, like other stuff happening in
I hear
out of the screen reality, which is also fictional reality.
screen
but-
reality, anyways.
Yeah.
But I hear, going back to the Netflix, that Michael C. Hall has a new show.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm
It's
gonna have to
called
totally
Safe.
safe.
The only reason I gave it a second's attention is because it was Michael C. Hall, Dexter. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
And we start watching and I read the little description and it's like, okay, that sounds interesting. I wouldn't probably give it a glance if it wasn't Michael C. Hall. And then the show starts and the first guy speaks and he's got an English accent. I'm like, oh, there's an English accent, an English actor in the show. And then he speaks and he's got an English accent. And I'm like, oh my God.
Michael C. Hall has an English accent.
Yeah. So it takes place in England.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's how fucking good he is.
So is it an American show or is it a British show?
I would guess a British show because although Michael C. Hall himself is a producer of it, I saw it in the credits. But I think it takes place in England and all the other actors are English.
Well, because British are so...
The accent, he's so
They're
good.
so cool. I have to watch
I
it.
wouldn't have guessed for a second if I didn't know all his other stuff. And I just thought this was awesome because that's how good he is. Like out of all the amazing English actors, they got him to learn an English accent to be the main character in this show.
And to just be that good.
Yeah.
Because he is
But-
great. Because
He's so good.
to
I
me,
love
that's
him.
the... If you have an actor in a show or whatever that you just love, and if you can see him in something else
Yeah.
and not think of them as like Dexter, think of him
Yeah.
as Dexter. And that was me when I saw 6 Feet Under.
6
I
Feet
was
Under is
like, that's when I thought he's a fucking great actor because I'm not seeing Dexter.
Yeah,
And I love Dexter.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, me too. They're both awesome. And it's still him, but they're just different characters. And
But he's that good of an actor.
he's that good
he
of an actor that you don't think like...
Cheers to Michael C. Hall.
Michael C. Hall, we love
Cheers.
you! Mm.
Come be a guest on the Brandy and
Please.
Stella show. Oh, that would be
Oh my God, I love it.
awesome, right? I love
Yeah.
him.
But the show, I'm not gonna say too much about it. It's the plot's engaging, the way it's done. It annoys me a little bit, but that's okay. And honestly, if he wasn't in it, I probably would have never even started it. And then if I don't know, I probably will watch. It's only one season. I probably will watch it just because it's intriguing enough, and he's in it. But there's something about it that just, sometimes you find those shows and you're like, everything is so perfect about this. I'm like, thank God. Like Breaking Bad, Dexter, 6 Feet Under, Nurse Jackie.
Oh, I love Nurse Jackie. Yeah.
True Blood. I mean, all drastically
True
different.
Blood.
But you just settle into the show and
Vampires.
you're like,
Speaking of, my vampire bites are slowly going away.
oh wow, that's lasted a while.
But they're still there.
They are. I don't know what that was. Maybe you are. Have you tested if you're a vampire?
I haven't tested it, but I woke up one morning
A week ago.
a week ago and I had these, and they were like, now they're
Maybe you're
just
more.
red marks, but they were bumped up. But they're still here a week later.
Because you were
So-
pissed.
How do I test if I'm a vampire?
Do you have cravings for blood?
Well, always.
Can you stand out in the sun?
I can stand out in the
All
sun.
right,
I
you're
love
not a
the.
vampire.
Well, I don't know. Some vampires can stand out in the sun.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Because if that's true, then everything changes.
Because that's what I would like. Because as we explained earlier, I love the heat.
Yeah.
So I love the sun.
But that's what, like in the True Blood thing, that's why
They needed Suki.
Suki Stackhouse was so, because she's got fairy in her, so fairy blood, if the vampire drinks her blood, they can go out in the sun. And that's why they wanted her and her whole fairy family. So I think, and that's always been a thing as far as vampires go, that they can't go out in the sun, like that'll kill
Until
them.
Twilight, they could go out in the sun.
What?
In Twilight.
They're just fucking messing with that shit.
They did. I mean, I wasn't fond of Twilight, but they could go out in the sun.
They could?
Oh, yeah.
That
They
changes
lived perfectly
everything.
normal lives, out going to school
So they
and
just
everything.
did they explain why they could do that, or they just completely switched it up?
No, they probably did explain it, but it was,
Whatever.
it wasn't True Blood. I'm hoping that, yes, you can go out in the sun.
Well, judging
So-
by the past and thousands of years of vampires,
But
you can't.
I would say, maybe whoever bit me just drank my blood and didn't turn me.
Right.
Because I still enjoy drinking my beer, which I don't think I'd do if I was a vampire.
No, you probably can enjoy a lot of things.
But somebody came and bit me.
Well,
Yeah,
All right.
We'll see.
we'll see what happens.
Who knows? You never know.
Never know.
Anyways,
Sometimes not knowing's better.
yeah, and not really caring.
That's always better.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's just, it's there, and it's still there a week later.
Right. I want to say, boo!
Well, already then.
Happy Mother's Day, because it's coming Sunday,
yes.
to all the beautiful mothers, alive and dead.
Out
Cheers
there.
to that.
Cheers to all the mothers. Yes.
All the mothers.
Yes, and to you.
And to you.
Thank you. Yep.
Cheerios.
It is coming up, yeah.
Sunday. We
Yeah.
film on Fridays, we post on Saturdays, and Sunday's Mother's Day. Brandy, in case you're interested, is going to break her by that point it'll be 10-day fast
So be done with the fast.
with
Crab legs.
and wine and bread and salad and baked potatoes.
This is just gonna break it. You're gonna break it. Just do it right, baby.
Yeah, I'm not following the remember custom made fast, but it's been a good ride. And,
Remember, it's the brandy fast.
the brandy fast.
We did discuss that last
We
week.
did.
It's
So
the brandy
anybody
fast
wants a
with
little
the
tips
tequila.
on that?
And it worked
I
well?
can write. It's working
'Cause you feel
fantastic.
great?
I feel great.
Lost a little weight.
I've achieved my physical goals, my mental goals. Is all like good.
So we'll add that to our list. The brandy fast.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
6 things. All right.
Yeah. Oh God, we're gonna have to keep up with this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we got some work to do.
Mhm.
All right, get a
All
book.
right. Get a book. Oh shit. This
can
would be
do it.
easier
Yes,
if
you
my
can.
foot wasn't always twisted. Okay.
Yeah, that's a funky twist you got going there.
I have to. My foot. Okay, book. I don't know what I'm grabbing. That
What?
that other no, because we burnt it. Never mind. All right, that's what I got.
Oh, this is good stuff.
What did I get?
This is the Orishas. The
Orishas.
Cuban tradition has, they have this rituals, and they have their own like deities and gods and all that, and it's pretty funky stuff. Like they have all these kinds of ceremonies they do on certain times of the day, of the year, and this is a book that I got when I was in Cuba. That's about that tradition. You know, they sacrifice roosters and pigs, and they do all kind of. I mean, when I was growing up, I'm Cuban, by the way. My parents made me afraid of this stuff. Like our neighbors were
Wow.
practicing this. It's called Santeria, is the actual like religion of it. And you know, I used to think, oh my God, they kill animals and they drink their blood and they're evil. But you know, as I grew up and I went to Cuba, and it's fascinating stuff. So anyway, here you go.
Very cool.
Go ahead.
All right. Are we picking a page or are we flicking?
132.
All right, we're picking a page.
Should probably get a photo. which is perfect.
I can't flick the pages. Okay. And I'm just starting at the top because there's not a lot. Wait, I'm supposed to read this?
Is that in Spanish or?
What the hell's that word? Arula?
Orula. Yeah, that's
Okay.
one of the Orisha.
Arula had so many enemies that, seeking the Orisha's blessing, he had to make sacrifices every day. But the more he did so, the more enemies he made.
Uh-oh.
One day, Oya went to see him, counseling him. Find 2 baskets and a scythe. And if what I'm going to do works, then I'd be happy to give you a hen. Or I'd be happy if you'd give me a hen.
A hen.
Oya went into the streets with the objects she requested and began cutting off the heads of all of Arula's enemies.
Yes!
Whoa!
I asked for blood and gore! I got
You
it!
did, and here it is. When Arula saw what she was doing, he asked her to stop the slaughter because he didn't agree with her methods. Oya replied, well, I'll stop, but you have to pay me what you promised, because when someone has so many enemies, there's no other solution that I, at least, know of. So if you have lots of enemies, just
get someone to chop
off their heads
and just give them
and give them a hen. That's
Good
what they
stuff.
want. Whoa, that's interesting shit,
Yeah, all
man.
kinds of cool stories like that in there.
Wow.
I also have an Odisha.
No wonder you could get scared of this shit growing up.
Right.
Yeah.
And my parents were also very conditioned, about it because,
As most
they didn't
are.
practice that stuff growing up in Cuba. So their parents were like, stay away from those people and stuff. And, probably rightly so in some cases. But, like, when you grow up and you learn more about it, it's like, it's interesting.
It's interesting.
And
yeah.
I also have a cookbook somewhere around here that's Orisha's cookbook. It's got a lot of heads and a lot of blood. No, I'm just kidding. It's like each meal is devoted or prepared according to a certain one of the Orishas, the gods. And it's fantastic stuff. Yummy
Neat.
stuff.
Okay, see, I'm okay with that book. Finally!
Good.
Finally!
I'm so glad.
Finally, I pick a fucking book that I liked. What do you think, Levi? Huh?
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheerios. Dink. Thanks for hanging out, Eli, and behaving yourself.
Levi.
Did it.
Yes.
So glad. Otherwise, it would have been weird if I didn't mess up at least once.
Levi. I'm
Levi.
still getting Brandy that tattoo.
Jeez.
Levi. We're going to put it right across her forehead so that she sees it when we're filming.
There you go.
There we go.
Don't forget, death is always looming, so have a good time while you can. You too. If that means swimming in beer, then so be it.
Fucking swim in beer.
Today is a mellow Friday for everybody. So we're glad to sign off and add after this time with you and join us next week as we do this again.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.